I feel that maybe he ought to have built up more tanks and vultures, and instead of dropship, just gone for an attack in the middle, because Reach doesn't have that many forces after he decided to tech up and expand so much. But Boxer just opting to do these little harassments. And I'm not sure if this harass is really damaging Reach that much, now that Reach has so many bases. And Boxer may need to do something quickly before these Arbiters come out and then come into play. And Boxer doing a drop here. There are 2 Dragoons there and the 3rd one coming up. So we'll see if Boxer can do any damage. And no, he can't, because all these Zealots were probably anticipating Boxer's drop there. And those dropships might get taken out here by these Dragoons. No, it looks like they aren't. Oh, it looks like one did get taken out. And the other one might have. I can't tell. Boxer just once again sending a couple of vultures up, but Reach has got a lot of units spread out everywhere. He's able to intercept every one of Boxer's attacks and just really prevent Boxer from doing anything about it. And Reach is playing so well here, taking over most of the map and just forcing Boxer to stay on the defensive. And Boxer, while he's known for harasses, he looks a little frustrated here. He really can't harass Reach right now, because Reach is in such a good defensive position with cannons everywhere and units everywhere. So we'll see what Boxer can do here. And obviously Boxer has done crazy things before. Nukes against Protoss, battle cruisers, ghosts. So we'll see if Boxer does anything creative. I'm kind of hoping he does. This is my first commentary with Boxer, so you always expect something great from Boxer. And the first Arbiter's out, and Boxer's also not going to have that much to deal with the cloaking issue here. And we'll see if Reach decides to push in. No, Reach is just content to hold in the middle a little bit more. While he builds up some forces. And Reach going for another drop here. Very nice drop of 4 Zealots. And he's going to take out a couple of SCVs here in Boxer's main. Just keeping Boxer pinned to his base. Keeping Boxer on the defensive and preoccupied while he builds up his forces and his Arbiters. And Boxer just... he doesn't even have any SCVs on that gas anymore. I think Boxer's struggling a little bit here. I'm not sure how he's going to recover and get his momentum back. I think if he was going to strike out, he would need to do that before then. And Reach is getting his macro up, getting tons of gateways in his bases. He's just going to be able to do some surgical recalls soon. And he's using his Arbiter at will, because Boxer doesn't have any Goliaths to stop these Arbiters. It looks like the Arbiter is actually going to fight these Vultures a little bit. And Reach bringing in some Dragoons to fight off this little harassment by Vultures. And we'll see if Reach decides to do a recall soon, or if Reach is going to do a stasis, which will also be very effective against those tanks sieged together. And once again, Boxer going for another harass with these Vultures, and nothing doing there because those Dragoons were already there. Reach playing an aggressive game, but also playing a very comprehensive game. I feel that he's not letting Boxer pull off his very famous harasses, and that's been a key to his victory so far in this game. That is his lead. I'm assuming he's going to win, though, because I don't see Boxer breaking out of this. Reach is so far ahead right now. But like I was saying, Reach doing a very good job of preventing Boxer from harassing him and defending well, defending all of his expansions. Boxer trying to push out now. He's doing a slow push, a push with tanks and turrets, actually. And Reach, once again, gets more Zealots into Boxer's main. That's really good of him. And a little poor Boxer, not having any anti-drop defense, but I guess he's too busy in his front right now. And Reach is going to take down some supply depots if he wants. Boxer is going to bring some forces to clean this up. But just keeping Boxer preoccupied, and those drops aren't costing Reach much. It's 400 minerals for those Zealots, and he's he's doing a good job with them, just keeping Boxer busy. And he took out his refinery too, which isn't bad. And this is going to be a recall, I think. The Arbiter flying over, and where's the recall? There's the recall. Very nice recall, and only about 5 Dragoons there, but it's going to be enough to chase out what Boxer has in his base, and take out some tech buildings maybe, or some supply depots. And Boxer's finally getting his turrets up, but it's a little too late, I think. I think Reach firmly has this game in control. Boxer just unable to push out of his base the entire game, and Reach is sort of harassing Boxer a lot, actually, pulling a Boxer on Boxer, basically, keeping Boxer so busy and pinned. And looks like it's a death of 1,000 cuts here. Reach just not going for a total. Oh, and that's a little mistake here. He's engaging the turret with the Arbiter. We'll see if that turret kills the Arbiter. It might. But Reach just needs to do one final push, and he's going to take Boxer out, I think. Either a big recall or just a straight-up push with stasis against Boxer's expansion. and Reach has Archons even right now, probably to deal some damage to his tanks quickly. And he's pushing in right now. Boxer doesn't have a lot left on his front, only about a tank and a lot of vultures, and that's not going to be enough against this Dragoon force here. And Boxer is just in huge trouble. I don't see what he can do about this. He's got some bunkers, but they're empty. And Reach just has like about 24 Dragoons pushing in. And Boxer actually was building up some dropship fleet, perhaps going for a surgical drop of his own to take out some gateways or something. But this is not gonna go down, I think. Reach is just too far ahead, and he's gonna push into Boxer's natural expansion rather. And Reach pulling back a little, content to have destroyed Boxer's little forward defenses there, and to contain Boxer further in his base. And we'll see if Reach decides to go for stasis or another recall. I think both would be perfectly fine for finishing this game off. And Reach once again expanding, and again. So I think Reach has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 8 or 9 bases in total against 3 bases from Boxer. I mean, you want to be ahead as you can be a low behind as Terran against Protoss, but you can't be this far behind. And Reach is going in, I think, for the killing blow here. Boxer does have a lot of tanks, so you might be able to hold this off, but it could probably be all for naught. And Reach is using his zealots very effectively to kill off these tanks, and the Dragoons are just walking in here and going to pick off those tanks, I think. Well, actually, Boxer may be able to hold, but Boxer with 2 more tanks left. Reach going into just going into the range of those tanks and just shooting them up. And Boxer's trying to do a little more harass of his own, taking out a pylon and assaulting one of the expansions, but Reach is just playing like a Zerg here. He's got plenty of expansions to spare here. He just needs to focus down Boxer's 2 remaining sources of income, probably only 1 remaining source of income as his second expansion, and I think his natural expansion's mined out too. And Boxer just can't match up with the production that Reach has. And Boxer with those 2 tanks here, trying to take out a Nexus, and it really doesn't matter at this point. And I think Reach is going to go over there and polish those 2 tanks off. Boxer once again sending vultures out, desperately trying to mount a defensive and just try to do something to Reach here. But if Reach really wants to, he could probably just produce a dozen Dragoons at a time from his gateways. Boxer catching a couple of probes off guard with his vultures, and I was a little surprised this game that Boxer went for those Medic Marines earlier. Boxer's well known for his Medic Marine against Zerg, but Medic Marine against the mid-game Protoss is a little surprising. If you didn't go for a rush with them, why build them after the Protoss already has Dragoons? I'm surprised he didn't go for Vultures earlier, is my point. Because he is very well known for his Vulture micro. But once again, like I said, this is very early in the evolution of StarCraft pro gaming, so different strategies have been more popular against these matchups back in the day. And Reach is polishing off the tanks of Boxer that are in the forward position, and Reach going in with another force here of Zealots, DT, and Boxer GG's. Boxer just couldn't lead his base this entire game. Very comprehensive play by Reach, and strange play by Boxer. Of course, Boxer just going for a lot of harassment, going for those Medic Marines, and Reach is able to counter that very well by getting Dragoons. And I didn't see any good storms, actually. I only saw about 1 or 2 good storms, but the Dragoons, I guess, were enough to kill the Medic Marines off and prevent Boxer from doing an effective harass. So this is a good game 1. Reach is up 1-0, and yeah, look forward to seeing me in the next game. Thanks.